Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And fairly large job here. This room, it's a sort of a den, 2 bedrooms up on the right, master bedroom in the back, pretty large master bedroom, hallway, and set of stairs. This is polyester carpet, very deteriorated in the traffic areas. The pile of these polyesters just doesn't stand up to wear and tear. They're not a good wearing carpet since about 5 years old. And they're famous for just not wearing well. But they keep selling them because they're cheap to make, and the salesmen push them. But anyway, because of the excessive wear, I've opted to use my brush on this carpet initially, because and this is my more aggressive brush, which is actually still a soft bristle, but because it's almost never used, it hasn't taken a set yet, so it's a little more bite than the one I've had for years. So being able to choose the right attachment for each carpet is one of the reasons I prefer to use this particular type of machine. And that works completely fine. For the last almost 25 years, I've been providing exemplary carpet cleaning service with this simple and easy, reliable, and inexpensive machine. Well, this one's a bit more pricey than most, being European made actually. This machine is made in Switzerland and has a few advantages over others, including a handle release out the top, and I can lift and lower the handle even as I clean. And by the way, that is nail polish. I will have to deal with that. I did treat it with goof off, but I'll come back to that. It's going to require something more, and it may, and most likely is permanent, may be permanent, and it most likely is. But I can get creative with scissors on that, because this is good enough of a pile that I can disguise that pretty much, I think. I could use nail polish remover, but there's a very good chance the nail polish remover will take the color of the carpet out. And I certainly don't want to be doing that. That's never appreciated. But anyway, the customer does understand that it may be a permanent stain. Okay, I have something right there. And that looks like I think I took it out. This is the first step. I'm going to go over the whole carpet with the brush first. And then on a transfer pad. And I'll extract the soil using the set method, which is soil extraction transfer technology. The first step is of the cleaning is a very thorough vacuuming, which I did already, and hopefully that video will be on before I put this one up, assuming it turned out okay. And I filled the vacuum almost entirely up to the top with mostly skin, which is not at all surprising. Okay, gotta move this futon. I put sliders underneath the feet, so it moves really easy. It's the only piece of furniture I have to move. Nice. This machine also has a center feed. Actually, it has both center feed and gravity feed, or center feed and shower feed, because I modified it to do that. And I can adjust the application with the valves on the bottom that I put on there, and little modifications. This gives me the ability to control exactly how I apply the solution. I only need to put enough on to clean the carpet. I do not want to put on so much that soil gets driven into the backing. And the brush is actually pulling a little bit of debris up, because that's what it does. Whether it's a CRB or this type of brush, it'll still do the same thing. I prefer this. That is a matter of personal choice. I've used CRB systems in the past, and I don't like them on residential. They can, on certain carpets, cause tip looming. I've never tip loomed with my rotary, even though some claim that rotaries do that. I've never seen it, and I've been at this exclusively with a rotary now for almost 25 years. So if somebody's doing it, they must be very skilled at doing that. Actually, I know how they do it. In years past, people used to use the real culprit was actually the pads that were used, which were the loopy cotton pads, and I've tried them out and I realized immediately there was a problem, because there's too much friction. The cotton can create too much friction on the carpet, and that can stress the carpet and cause tip blooming. But most people who use this type of system don't use those loopy cottons anymore anyway. But and a body appendage came popping up to the surface. The brush pulled that out of the bottom. That's what it does. It's a pretty thick carpet, actually. It's damp. It's not really soaking wet. But move my power source. It's gonna fall out of there. There we go. Anyway, back to the CRB. They work. They're really better suited for low pile commercial carpeting. You can use them in houses, but when we used to use them back in the 80s, we started a carpet cleaning company using CRB systems, and we did discover there were some significant problems with them. But they've come back in style, I guess you could say, over the last 5 or maybe 10 years. This is a soft enough carpet that there would be a risk of tip blooming this carpet, which actually it's already just basically tip bloomed anyway because it being so soft from just the wear and tear on it. If you've got a carpet that the manufacturer recommends not to use too aggressive a vacuum on it, then you've got a problem. It's not going to stand up very well over the long term. And that's what's happening with some of these manufacturers now. They're actually voiding warranty on some of these type of carpets that because they're saying that you're not supposed to use a beater bar, or some vacuums they will not recommend, and if you use it, you void your warranty. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And then they try to tell you, oh, it's a carpet that you should buy. I mean, seriously? You would buy a carpet that you can't put a proper vacuum on? I mean, think about it. I mean, you see the amount of junk that I pull out with my vacuum because people are using these approved vacuums, and all this junk is getting left in the carpet. How is that helpful? That alone is an issue on the carpet. That does look like it's got some color to it, I think. It looks kind of blue. There's some weird stains in this room. Paint? Could be. Ink? Yeah. Could be. Oh, yeah. Somebody's a little careless. I'm going to probably have to use some VDS on these spots. I've already hit them with some what did I use? Oh, I used I put nano on it, and I put okay, empty mind here, goof off, which actually works pretty well. And I just put some Argo on it, and well, these ones over here are looking better. Actually, quite a lot better. So this is working over here. But yeah, when I come back with the extraction pad, then we'll see what we get. I'm going to scoot behind the door. And I'm holding the door with my right hand, and I'm operating my machine with my left hand. Hey, I thought that was hard to do. Apparently not. Apparently very easy to do. Okay. Now we'll head into the master bedroom. So you can see the pile is actually looking pretty good in the hallway. And I've used probably about how much have I used? Yeah, maybe a little bit more than a gallon. Alright, I'll head over this way. The doorway to this bathroom is just massacred here. But, yep, the brush will help lift it. And I'm cleaning with Nanomax, and it's had just over 1 ounce per gallon. I haven't pre-treated anything. Overall, the carpet's actually not really that soiled looking. It's just a lot of junk in it, and worn. And I do have ClO2 in the solution. So the ClO2 is going to kill every germ, bacteria, and virus it contacts. It will eradicate dust mites. It will, it's an anti-allergen, neutralizing allergens from animals, dust mites, and even pollens. I'm just going to tuck that up there. And it also neutralizes odors without adding an odor. And it'll even get out urine odor and staining. In some cases I have to add more and apply it a little bit differently. It's a really bad scenario, but normally, yeah, for most PP and whatnot, it'll just deal with it just in the normal cleaning process. Okay, gonna go down here. Nice to see the sun. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter, right? A lot of snow this year. But that looks like we're maybe turning around now. We're February the 18th or so here. Okay. Now, go back to the beginning. Oh, I pulled out another bobby pin just popped up out of the carpet. See, the brush pulls it out. This thick carpets will, long yarn, they'll hold a lot. A lot of junk hiding there, but I'll just so now let's go over there a little bit more. And over here. Where I'm actually going to use, I actually have a bunch of these and I don't usually use them. These are actually from Ruby, and this is a what do they call it, a Supersorb microfiber. Don't hardly ever use them, but I thought, let me give it a try again. I've never not like them, but I really only used to use them with my robot, which I actually have back now, so that's why I have these pads again. Oh, power. Unplug it. There we go. Let's try that again. So, I do like to work away from my power source, so at all possible. Just makes sense, doesn't it? I like to go forward, not backward. I'm not applying any solution. I don't expect that I will need to, because there's enough solution already applied to the carpet. One of the things about these pads, a bit larger than the one I normally would use. Gotta be careful actually when I get to door jambs and things, so it doesn't grab, because it can do that. Be careful of that. It's pretty sunshiny in here. There's that nasty nail polish. It's actually, there's even hard crunchy bits in there. There's that much there. So that's not a good thing to have on your carpet. Yeah. I was just thinking, I do have some gel spotter, but it's a delaminating and it's not going to have any effect on that acrylic. So, no point in putting that on. Because that's what nail polish is. It's actually acrylic. It's colored acrylic. That's and once it sets, basically all you can use is I guess it's acetone, the nail polish remover. But it can take color out of carpet. So I don't even carry it, because I've very rarely come across this, and the time and effort it takes to work on something like that, and the very high risk of removing color, yeah, you're better off to patch it or put up with it. Because if I were to do something like that, I'd have to charge extra for it, and I won't guarantee it. No way. And it's just too risky. So that area actually is looking pretty darn good. That was the really flattened down area. That's not looking bad at all. One of the worst patches in the whole carpet, actually. See, I'm moving pretty fast now. And before I'm done, I will vacuum this entire area again. And by the time I'm finished the vacuum, it will have, it's already full, or almost full. It'll be over full. I actually can't overfill that because the design of that recovery tank. Okay, so move my wire again. Okay. I haven't been trying to go fast with this job. It is my only job of the morning. And up until about an hour ago, it was my only job of the day, but then my wife called me and she booked me into the job this afternoon, which is fine. We had a long weekend, so get back at it. Calls are starting to come in again, so winter, things are slow, but I think I'm pretty much booked up all this week. And so over there, that stain there will I'll be trying some VDS on there, I think. That's probably what I'll need to use on it. I think it must be paint or oh, look at that. I think that's what they used on it. And it didn't work. But it spread out a little bit. Yeah. And that's actually, come to think of it, oh, this is extremely flammable. I mean, read what that says there, if you can read that. Think about it. That's nasty stuff. When it says extremely flammable, that means don't smoke when you're using it. And yet, how many people do, eh? Nasty stuff. That's one of the reasons I don't carry it. It's just, that's just, you know, you've got to think of your own health, too. Pull my wire a little bit here. Nearly done this, the cleaning part here. After I finish this, then I will clean the steps, and then I'll vacuum everything all over again. Oh, sorry about that. Had to move a piece of clothing hanging down there. Curious to see how much transfer I got onto this microfiber. I've been using the cottons a lot the last year or so, couple of years. But I have about, what am I got, 15 or so, 20 of these. Okay, I'm basically finished. Okay, go back to the top of the steps. And that'll be it. So I'm going to be signing off here.